the patience, the wish, the creation, and the faith within. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance. Success, adventure, abundance, luxury, peace. Hi Taurus, and welcome back to Pure Guidance. Let's go ahead and take a look at your forecast for the month of July and the Cancer season. Now, it's going to be a very interesting month for you. It's a month of emotions. It's a month of retrograde and eclipses. So what do we really have going on? Well, we start off the month around 7th of July. We have Mercury going retrograde. And when Mercury goes retrograde, it's about revisiting of past events, memories, and trying to find balance, right? Two of Pentacles, trying to find the balance of things, trying to find out basically like what really are your priorities, setting them straight. It's not about overworking or trying to get everything done, but instead figuring out what's the first thing that's important to do. What's the second thing? What did I learn from that particular event that happened that really made me angry and upset, and I just didn't enjoy it, but there must have been something to learn from it. What was it? That is Mercury retrograde. And the Cancer season, in general, the fact that the sun is in Cancer might make this a little bit emotional, but it looks as though we start off with Pentacles, which means you being an earth sign and with your fixed energy, you are going to be able to maintain yourself and really stay composed. As turbulent as this energy is, you're going to be just fine, as opposed to your sister sign, Capricorn. Like all the Capricorns out there, it's going to be a little bit more of rough waters for them, because it's their polar opposite that they're dealing with. And literally, it's going to be a lot of opposition for them. Whereas for you, look at this, 4 of Wands. It feels like, so 2 of Pentacles is communicating to us that initially we start off with the act of balancing, prioritizing, and as a result of that, 4 of Wands is showing us that it's just this creating a lovely environment of being home. And this could have to also do with renovations around the house. Could be projects that you're working on where you're trying to kind of improve how things look. It's about aesthetics here for you. 4 of Wands can also be just cleaning up house, right? It's gardening, it's getting new pots and pans, changing the curtains. It's all those little things where you get to invite summer in. So 4 of Wands is indicating that, and the Hanged Man, nice. Hanged Man is showing us how things are just shifting and gaining a beautiful perspective, right? It's shifting away from the duality that Gemini season was showing us, and it's changing our perspective and bringing us a step closer to home. Remember how last month I said that it's a fool's journey? And you just have to have faith. Well, this month is going to show you how having faith really does work well. And your prayers will be answered. 4 of Wands can also represent marriage going really well, right? It's Gemini season may have been more of mixed energies, mixed emotions, conversations taking place that just felt like you're on 2 separate pages. But July, good month. It's a good month. Shift in perspective, shift in thought, and things just kind of balance out. It's nice. It's a homecoming here for you. Wonderful. Let's see what other cards fall into place. But I would like to mention for you, so after the retrograde, we also have that full moon in Capricorn, your sister sign, 16th of July. And with that full moon, we also have a lunar eclipse. And during that time, it feels as though for a lot of other people out there, they're dealing with like these opposing forces and things just aren't making sense. But here you are gaining all this clarity right? Gaining all this clarity, all this thought pattern that is shaping up for you and bringing you closer to your desires. Really, truly feeling like you're coming home. Ace of Cups, that is you overflowing with love, overflowing with joy. All the happiness you could have possibly imagined, sorry about that, is basically entering your life, right? It's all right here, right now. And this is a time to kind of secure it. So if what you heard in the back was just the door closing. And I feel like maybe that was a sign, like Ace of Cups, whatever is going to come into your life, however amazing it's going to feel and wonderful it's going to feel, seize the moment. Make it yours. Don't let it go anywhere. Don't let it escape. Like, close the door and keep it, secure it, treasure it. But yes, seize the moment. This is your time. This is your time where things are falling into place in this wonderful way. There's a beautiful balance of things. 18th of July, you probably might feel it all the more, because I feel like this shift here with the Hanged Man is happening around 16th, perhaps earlier, okay? And then after that, everything is so harmonious. So all you need to do is seize that moment and then see where it takes you. Okay, Queen of Wands fell into place. King of Pentacles fell into place. So you might be dealing with a fire sign. I feel like this is fire energy and this is you, Earth, right here. Of course, you might be dealing with an Earth sign as well. And fire signs being Sagittarius, Leo, and could also be a Leo. Earth being, of course, your sign, so Taurus, can also be a Virgo or Capricorn. Now, whatever you're dealing with, could be a person of authority, could be a person who's asking you to make a decision or telling you how it is, because they might be the one making a decision. Because I feel like this is you and that's the opposing energy. But not opposing to say that they have different views. Actually, you are very compatible right here, because Ace of Cups came in earlier. So there is harmony in the decision-making process. There is gaining of altitude, you can say. There is power in this decision right here that will be made after the full moon, more than likely. And it's going to open up to you something. Let's see what that something is. What is that something? Seven of Swords. Okay. Could be an offer you might turn your... Okay. Perhaps it's something that you may have said no to before. Like, you may have said no to it or turned your back on it. For example, maybe you were thinking about purchasing a new phone, okay? And you went through all these list of options and you were like, no, definitely not. Maybe, but no for now. And now you're coming back and you're like, oh, wait, I know I turned my back on this, but I think that's the direction I want to take. So this is your clarifying card. So it's not necessarily the next card, it's just clarifying this energy here. So it's telling us that it might have been something you said no to in the past, but now is a good time to, it might be re-entering your life, you can say, with that retrograde that's happening. So like a previous proposal is coming back to you. Could be something like, you know, your supervisor may have offered you, right? It could be a proposal / proposition of some sort. And again, this is your chance to seize the opportunity instead of turning your back on it. That's what Seven of Swords is telling us here. Okay, let's see what's under the deck. We have the World card. So again, it's really that month that's very opportunistic for you. A similar message came across for Libra, not for Libra, sorry, for Aries as well. It's just a very filled up month in terms of options that are present. So here it feels like a lot of things coming your way, but helping you stabilize your present moment, like your lifestyle, what you're wanting to have your life look like. Each of these wands here are representing structure and stability. So it's adding to what you're trying to build. And this decision right here, whatever may come into your life, or perhaps that offer is already on the table, it's been there, it's an open offer, whatever it might be, it's just opening your doors to all the more things. Doors to more travel, more coming together of parties, events, occasions that you may have to attend. And so it's under the deck cards, right? They relate to us very different messages. So that's what we're seeing there. We also have the Four of Swords, the Sun card. Okay, another four. Four of Cups. You have 3 4s here already. Nice. And again, 4 is about structure. It's stability. It is embracing the fact that when you need to slow down and just observe instead of act, then do so. If that's what is required, then do so. By all means, let it be. That's what these cards are saying. Both Four of Swords. Four of Swords is pulling back a little bit to be in the observation mode. Four of Cups, same thing. Let yourself be on the receiving end instead of being the one who is saying, okay, do this, being the leader, do that. No. This is more let yourself receive. Be open to what is incoming. It's a good month to work on manifestation as well, because Ace of Cups fell into place for you, and it's a good month to be making a decision. We also had that period of introspection happening. So when that happens, when we undergo this phase where we get to kind of look back at things, when we reflect, we learn about what we want. If we focus on what we want, if we try the act of manifesting and really truly believing that it's coming, right? Taking a step back, not actively doing something about it, but approaching it in a way of meditating on it, right? Or visualizing, creating a vision board. All those things are more than likely going to benefit you more this month than being very active and out there and getting your hands dirty, okay? So that's what the cards are saying. On that note, for those of you who would like to work with me, I also offer manifestation exercises as well. It's basically like a 1-hour guided meditation, sort of. It's an exercise. So it's meditation / exercise, you can say. And I kind of just walk you through the different steps. You can always get the package as well. It's like a 7-day kind of a deal. And I recommend getting it with affirmations. And talking about affirmations, this is a good place to just pause and let me give you a sample of my work before I try to explain to you what it is I'm offering when I talk about customized affirmations. So take a listen.
Our love is cosmic love.
Our serene energy is a reflection of the energy
Easy.
that creates
My thought
creates my
Our love transcends all time-space reality.
Our cosmic
Everlasting.
is so powerful,
Inspirational.
myriad of opportunities.
Our love's existence.
All right, Taurus, how did you like that sample? If you liked it, you can always request customized affirmations for yourself. You can pick the topic that you want. You can pick the length that you want. I offer it starting minimum 7 minutes, which is like $11.66 US dollars. And you take it from there. I do it all the way up to 1 hour. And as you may have noticed, it has binaural beats in the background, and that is for added effect. Basically, I don't just want to help you target your conscious mind to fine-tune your thoughts or to bring more positivity to you or add momentum to what you're already in the process of deliberately creating. Instead, what I want to do is actually target your subconscious mind, right? Plant the seed in the right spot, and that is your subconscious mind. That's where we want to be, what we want to hit. It's Mercury retrograde season, good time for affirmation. So yes, I recommend it to pretty much everyone, and my prices are pretty good. I'm not trying to like, it's something that I feel like it should be open to everyone, so I try to make it affordable as well. And yeah, it's so open because you can customize it. So tell me what you want and we'll work, like I'll work on it for you. And I have heard such amazing reviews that I just wish everyone would just start doing affirmations, you know? Really, seriously, like 7 days, that's all it takes before you notice change. How amazing is that? I think it's amazing. All right, well, let's get a different deck out. Let's focus on summing up your reading here, Taurus. This is the Enchanted Map Oracle cards. And let's focus on your energy for this beautiful cardinal season. Wow. Cardinal season with a lot happening here for us, and more than likely also happening for you. Okay, put that away because only one fell facing up, so that's the one I'm gonna read, and this is the Compass card. Compass card represents pointing your compass. That's your spiritual self, not, your moral compass, but instead it's allowing yourself to awaken to your higher self, to the best version that you can be, to the version of you that's out there living things that you have only dreamed of right now. But the fact that you have had that dream means that it can actually become your reality. If you have the power to dream it, if you can think about it, if the universe can give it to you in the sense of, hey, this is possible. What if this was real? Wouldn't life be amazing? Well, this is a time to align with that, and I feel like manifestation is the best way to go about things, Taurus. It's like this little secret. If you try it, 7 days, try it, work with me, see what happens. Will it or will it not work for you? I feel like some of you have that question in the back of your mind. The answer is simple. The more you believe it, the more the chances are of it happening in your life. Okay? The more resistant you are to the idea, okay, I'll try it, but I don't know if it's gonna work. I'm really skeptical. Then don't even try it, don't bother, because there's so much resistance in that thought that it's not gonna become real. What's the point of trying something if you don't even believe it? You know what I mean? So, the less the resistance, the more the chances of it becoming. Compass, pointing your compass to your true north. Some of you, like I mentioned, might be making travel plans, perhaps actually traveling north, or just traveling in general. Opening up your senses to more, right? Receiving more. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at your affirmations. This particular deck comes with a set of affirmations for each of the cards. So depending on what falls into place for you, Taurus, we'll read that set of affirmations here for you. Oh, okay then. All right. So we have here cycles. Do you notice that? We have here the compass, right? And then we have cycles. Things are just kind of in that circular motion of becoming, and they will then materialize, I feel, into exactly what you're asking for. We are all becoming. Surrender to your changes. Release your fear. Trust this powerful process. I love it when the cards talk to us like this. I mean, we were just talking. We were just talking about resistance or releasing your fear, lowering your resistance, trusting the powerful process, believing the power of belief, and then acting on your manifestations, right? Wow. Wow. Love it. Okay, let's read the affirmations for cycles. And it goes like this. Today, I remember the infinite rhythm of life. I will not be afraid of the darkness, for it is always followed by the light. I will not be surprised when the light seems to fade, for it is just a part of the process. I know life is a circle of birth, death, and rebirth. I will not fear. I will embrace all that I am becoming and welcome change. Beautiful. All right, I wish you a wonderful month ahead. If you have questions or if you would like an in-depth reading, because this particular reading can be applied to your sun, moon, and rising, so keeping that in mind, if you want one that is more focused on your energy, on your circumstances, you can always get a personal reading with me at IamPureGuidance.com. Generally, I take about 7 to 10 business days before I can send you your reading. But I also offer priority readings. So for those of you who need something urgent, I also offer services where I get back to you within 24 hours. Okay? So all that information is on my website. If you're interested in the custom affirmations that I played for you earlier, then email me, because depending on the length of the audio that you're requesting, so minimum 7 minutes up to 60, I will send you an invoice. Okay? And the payment method is through PayPal, but if it also works with like credit cards and stuff. So anyways, if you have questions, you can email me about it. Okay, that's pureguidancetarot@gmail.com. And other than that, one last thing to mention, I am launching my own merch. So the link to that will be available at the end of this video and also in the bottom, in the description below. And this particular merch, so I have designed every item myself. I love the creative process, designing, and I have this really like artistic side. So I hope that you like it. The theme is simplicity, how beautiful simplicity is. And it's just a reminder, reminding all of us that sometimes the simplest things are the most beautiful. And how when something like we talk about affirmations, for instance, and manifestation, all of that ultimately is about the purity of thought, the purity of your mind. And this particular line that I launched is inspired by just that, the purity of thought. So, I am Pure Guidance, and I'm here for you. If you need anything, email me, and if I can reply, like answer your question right away, I will. If not, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you don't hear from me, always like check your spam or your junk folder because you probably don't have me in your safe sender list. That could be a reason why, because I always reply like within a day or two. Okay? So, on that note, no, I'm not offering free readings. I'm sorry, I don't have time for that right now. But if you do make a purchase, be sure to email me, like letting me know about what topic you want to discuss and so on. And yeah, we'll take it from there. Okay, have a wonderful month and take care. I'll see you in the next video.
Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am Pure Guidance.